What's going on, everybody out there? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you got everything you need. You're sitting back, chilling, because now it's time to pay attention to Big Man Game, and I'm in the building. So, I got a YouTube channel already, you know what I'm saying? I might reveal that a little bit later, but for those of y'all who haven't seen my face, I'm gonna come, you know what I'm saying, at y'all at a different angle. It's a lot of people out here, that's in the manosphere and, all the different subjects that people talk about from relationships to, everything, how to navigate through life. So that's what this channel is gonna be about. I'm basically gonna tell you things that you need to know in life, things you might not know, some stuff you might already know, but you might not know how it fits in your life. You might not know how to go about a lot of things. So that's what this channel is dedicated for, mostly to try to do things the positive way or look at the positive side of things. There's a lot of negatives, you know what I'm saying? And so we're gonna, I'm gonna give y'all the perspective of the big man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get game from the big man. So I ain't gonna do a whole bunch of talking before we get into it, the subject. But sometimes y'all might see my face. Sometimes you might not. I might just have a picture up with me talking in the background because, I'm not finna sit there and be spending $1,000 trying to be fresh and all that on YouTube. It ain't like that. I live a real life. I go to work just like a lot of y'all do out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's really about the message. And so we're going to try to keep the message positive. We're going to talk about different things from relationships, whether they be the romantic ones with the male and the female. We're going to talk about business relationships. I might talk about music, you know what I'm saying, as far as like from the creative standpoint. But this video here is going to be basically the top 5 things to keep in check for better focus. Now, I wrote a couple of these things down, so if you see me look away, that's because I'm kind of looking at my talking points. I didn't write down like any actual words, so everything I'm coming with is going to be straight up off the top, just off my own knowledge and everything like that. So listen to all 5 of them because they're going to help you, and we're going to get in depth with things as time goes on. I'm going to speak about more and more stuff that might shock you, but just stay tuned in to it. So number 5, the number 5 thing you need in order to keep your focus in check, you need to watch out for your job. Now, a lot of people say, well, what about the job? If you're having hard times focusing away from the job, like let's say you have the type of job where you get off and you're still thinking about the day that you had at work. Maybe you have such a high stress, a high level of stress on your job. So what you tend to do is come home and still think about the bad day you had, the bad coworker, the bad client, the bad customer. If you're trying to do, and this is for the person who's trying to do stuff outside of the job. Maybe you could be into music. Maybe you could be trying to be an actor or an actress. Doesn't matter. This pertains to all situations. In order to keep better focus, if the job that you have is so bad that even when you get off, you bring it home, you might need to go ahead and get another job. Now, some people say, well, you just can't quit a job. I'm not telling you to quit your job. But what I am telling you is that if you keep working the same job that's stressing you out really bad and you're not able to focus and do other things, it's going to literally leak into your life. You're going to leave your job and then you're still going to be thinking about your job, the stress level, what you're going to do tomorrow. And when you leave work, you should be done with work for the day. Done with work and on to the next thing, spending more time enjoying your life. So I ain't gonna speak too much on that. I'm just saying that if you have a job that's stressing you out, that could keep you from focusing on other things in your life that you need to focus on. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a relationship, it could be a business, starting a business up. You could be trying to, like I say, be into music, producing, rapping, singing, acting, whatever. If your job is stressing you out, it will be very hard for you to focus in everyday life. Now, we're going to move on to number 4, which is social media. Now, that's another one. Doesn't matter what site you're talking about, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever else you use, Twitter, what people be on that TikTok real heavy, like, you feel me? So when it comes to social media, if social media is what you need in order for your platform, then you use social media to its fullest because you can benefit from social media. But the stuff that people get caught up on every day, looking at everybody's everyday life and things like that, you want to make sure that social media is not something that you got playing all day. You're not looking at every story of every actor or star out there. If you got a business, like I say, doing music, that's just one thing. If you into cars, like myself, I'm real heavy into cars and stuff like that. I'm into music as well. You get to know more about me as time goes on, but this is really about all the things that I know that will help you. So if social media, if you're on it, if you find yourself on Facebook all the time and you're not doing it, you're not on there for your business, you're not on there looking to buy or sell stuff, and you're just looking at other people's lives, you might want to slow down with that, because what will happen is the more time you spend on social media, the less time you'll have to focus on things that are really going on in your life that you need to pay attention to, whether it be your health, your finances, whether it be maybe you're trying to go for a better job, a better position. Social media, being on there too much and paying too much attention to what's going on in the social media world will definitely cause you to lose focus on your main objectives and goals that you need to reach. Now, number 3, it's a big one. Friends. Now, friends, as time goes on, sometimes you outgrow friends, because sometimes friends can also be something where you will not be able to focus. Because if you have the type of friends that maybe your friends don't do anything that you do, maybe they don't do anything close to what you do. So therefore, if your friends always want to hang out, go places, do things, are you doing things that are helping you focus? Or is it just to hang out? Because if you're really trying to make something of yourself, you don't have time to waste. You don't have time to sit there and dink around every day, waste all your time just hanging out, drinking, whatever. Spend some time with your friends, but really the type of friends that you have that will help you keep your focus, that's what's going to speak volumes. So the friends that you have, they should actually help you. So if they know you do music, if they know you are trying to start your own business, be some type of entrepreneur, whatever you do, they don't have to necessarily be into it. But if they are your friend, then they should be trying to do something with their lives as well. So they don't have to do the same thing, but they should have an understanding of what it is when you're trying to go after your goals and remain focused. So the type of friends that you have, you might have grew up with them. Don't know how old everybody is watching this video, but you might have went to high school with them. And then you were cool in high school, but now that you're really trying to focus and be on your grind, do everything, it could be a couple years, it could be a decade, it could be 20 years. No matter how much time passes, sometimes you end up outgrowing your so-called friends. And as you're grinding, as you hustling, doesn't matter how long it takes to get there, as you're trying to move up and up and up in life, your friends could knock you off of your focus if you allow them. So if they want to hang out all the time and go here, go there, and they always talking about everybody else's life, and maybe there's some negative people, then what you want to do is you want to get away from those so-called friends. Not saying that you can't say, hey, what's going on? You know, what up? In passing, a lot of people I know from the past, depending on how they get down and how I've changed in my years, I might see them be like, what up, y'all? And keep on walking, because what's going to happen is I need to focus. So if this dude I was cool with some years ago, all he do is drink, smoke, do whatever, he ain't really trying to do nothing, he cool with where he at in life, all right, that's all good. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm trying to make moves, I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to get over here, do this, do that. If I hang out with you, kick it with you for a minute, kick back with you, how far is that going to get me in life? And so you could definitely lose your focus. And so you need to watch the friends that you have in order to keep your focus in check. Number 2. Now, I say family members can definitely take you out of focus. Doesn't matter if what type of family member it is. Mother, father, be a brother, sister, cousin, uncle. You get the point. Family members, they know a lot about you typically. If you're close to them, they know a lot about you. They know what you're trying to do in life. They know your focus. They know your goals for the most part. And so if you spend all your time doing things for your family members, or you listen to that family member and they say, well, why are you doing that? Or you work a lot, or why are you trying to get this or get that? Watch out for family members, because those are people that you might have to avoid. Now, see, let's say you stay in the same house. Let's say you're younger, okay? You haven't moved out the house yet. Well, you might not be able to avoid the family member that could be causing you problems or to lose focus, but you can do things like make sure that you keep yourself busy. Make sure that you have things that you got that you're going after. Don't ever let a family member stop you from getting there. Now, if you don't live in the same house with that family member, guess what? Now you could avoid them somewhat, because there's a lot of selfish people in the world. So when there's a lot of selfish people in the world, they don't tend to care about you or what you're doing, what you're going after. They tend to have a me attitude. Forget what you got going on. I know you work a lot of hours. I know you trying to get that music deal. I know you trying to go and get that audition or whatever, but I need you to do this for me. Beware of family members, because they will take you out of focus if you allow them to. Now, the last one, number 1, this is the top. And what I'll say is relationships. Now, if you're trying to focus, if you got a good relationship, and see, this isn't for everybody. I don't speak negatively of relationships and things like that, because I understand it's all about how you see relationships. I'm not going to get over on here and say, oh, if you got somebody, leave them, or, don't do this, don't do that. But what I will tell you is that in a relationship, you tend to spend a lot of time there. You tend to take a lot of your energy and put it in that relationship, because you want to add happiness. And I'm not saying make, because a person should already be happy when you get into a relationship. If they're not happy, then that's a whole nother subject. We'll handle that later. But only thing in relationships is that you should be adding happiness to each other. And if you do something which your mate should know what you're doing in life, where you're trying to go, if they get mad when you have to do things that are going to better yourself, you might have to cut some time dealing with that person just so that you can get away and focus. Sometimes you might end things with a person in a relationship because you need focus. But what I'm telling you is, out of all these top 5 things that I just mentioned, your number one thing is to focus. Don't let anybody take you away from your dreams. Don't let anybody say, well, why are you doing that? Well, that's going to take a long time to do. That's going to be pretty hard to do. I used to do that same thing and I didn't make it. So you ain't going to make it. Don't listen to people like that. Keep your focus by looking at those top 5 things that I told you. And some of those things might not be in that same order for you. I put that in order for basically my life and how my life has went. And I've looked and seen that those are basically some very important things in life that have at times caused me to lose focus. So I'm just trying to help all y'all out there, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna grow together, you feel me? So everybody's not perfect, everybody grows. But I got some things on the way as far as, the channel is concerned. This is new to me and everything like that. And if you're thinking that, if you're thinking that I'm wrong on a lot of stuff, and you try to basically say, okay, well, I don't need that much focus, that person ain't doing that much, damage or whatever to whatever I'm trying to do. If you think I'm playing, and you don't really focus like you're supposed to, your life gonna be just like this. Gonna blow up right in front of your face. You feel me? So that's all I got for y'all this time. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, you know what I'm saying, coming through the door. This is a brand new channel. So subscribe to the channel. I got more things coming, positive vibes, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going to do a whole bunch of negatives. I just try to give y'all what I done learned in life, which is to be positive. Even when you go through a lot of stuff, you're going to need focus. Focus is major. So make sure that you focusing in life and doing everything that you got to do to make yourself be successful. And I'm doing the same. And I'm telling you, pretty soon, we all going to be there. Till next time, Big Man Game signing out.